place was different.
At one point, a General Motors accountant went over to Sweden to see why Saab was costing them so much money. And he got into the new 9.3, turned on the sat-nav and thought, wait a minute, that's not one of our systems. And he was right, it wasn't. Saab had developed at vast expense their own system because they thought GM's wasn't good enough.
Eventually, General Motors had had enough. And in 2010, as Saab was finishing the job of turning the Vauxhall Insignia into the completely different 9.5, the Detroit giants pulled the plug.
The brand itself will have some residual value, but the company's facilities are likely to be broken up and sold.
At the last minute, a buyer was found, a Dutchman who owned a small car company called Spyker. To get the money rolling in, he needed to get the new 9.5 into the showrooms as quickly as possible. That meant it went on sale before it was finished, and that meant it was a commercial flop. And so, in January of this year, Saab closed down for good.
So this is it. This is the last ever Saab that we're in right now.
Yeah.
This is the final chapter. I really like the way they did things. I am going to miss Saab.
It is a sad day.
It is sad.
It's a sad day too for the Swedish town of Trollhättan, where for 60 years the workforce has tried to be different, to be better, to think outside the box. And of course it's very sad for our architect friend who, from now on, will have to buy a 5 Series. Still, there's one crumb of comfort because let's not forget whose engines powered the first ever jet fighter. BMW.
You ought to know, actually, that the Messerschmitt 262 was supposed to use BMW engines, but it didn't actually work, so it had Junkers engines, but it went into action.
James, we haven't really got time for your precise history of aviation since 1944 right now, because what I'm interested in, all those architects who've got Saabs today, if the company's gone,